we have a program. If you all remember during the COVID era, we came to this floor multiple times on a bipartisan basis to do everything we could to try to keep the economy afloat while we were dealing with something that hadn't happened to this country in 100 years called the pandemic. We did some things that were good. We did a few things that have proven to be not so good. And one of those things is referred to as the Employee Retention Credit, also known as the Employee Retention Tax Credit, or ERC. It was under the CARES Act that we first implemented this bill. And at that time, we thought it was going to be about $55 billion reduced revenue to the government. I guess a different way of saying that is $55 billion remaining in the private sector. That was the concept behind so many of the things that we did in the COVID relief measures. But then we had in the Appropriations Act of 2021 and the American Rescue Plan, we've added even additional reductions, extensions that have resulted in $86 billion in revenue not coming back to the federal government. Now, the challenge that we have out there, like we have in a few of these programs, is we've had fraudsters run rampant, and probably none more than the Employee Retention Tax Credit. They have these cottage industries that are set up calling businesses saying, hey, did you know that you're eligible for this? Now, keep in mind, when we were doing this program, these are businesses that are going, my gosh, my business is about to go afloat, go under. I don't know how I'm going to pay for my employees. We're trying to create programs to get the employers just to hang on a little bit more. But folks, I don't know if y'all noticed, but we're past the pandemic. We're back open for business. And you've got companies that I think arguably are going to be proven guilty of fraud going out and asking people to take the tax credit now to the tunes of billions and billions of dollars. So what do we do? Well, we've got the Employee Retention Tax Credit where people are calling the IRS and making claims every single day. In the middle of tax filing season, they're dealing with a program that the IRS has said they want to get rid of. Fraud's out of control. We need to give them help. They've been asking for help. Now, why would this require unanimous consent request, and why would I anticipate an objection today? Just in fairness to Senator Wyden, my colleague on Finance Committee, he is the chair. I'm a relatively new member. There are some that want to use this program as a pay-for a tax measure that we may talk about briefly later on. I'm okay with some of the tax discussion going on, but I'm really worried about this being used as a pay-for. Here's why. We implement the program in 2000 and in the 2019 timeframe, or I should say 20 timeframe. We don't have a pay-for this program. It sits on the books for a while. Now it's costing 3 times as much. And we're using some of what we hope to claw back through fraud and abuse as a pay-for.
Greetings, friends. So this is it. Congress is expected to make a big decision very soon. Lawmakers want to shore up Social Security, but first, a controversial proposal would have to be approved. This plan calls for limiting retirement plans for millions of future recipients. My dearest friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, do make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The payment schedule is a little different than usual this month. Beneficiaries who receive both Social Security retirement benefits and SSI, as well as those who claim Social Security prior to May 1997, received their Social Security payments on February 2nd. Social Security checks should reflect the new 3.2% COLA for 2024. That is much lower than last year's historic 8.7% increase, but still above the average due to lingering inflation. According to CNBC News, there is no debate that Social Security's funds need fixing. A new research proposal published by the Center for Retirement Research at Boston College by experts at the opposite ends of the political spectrum has sparked considerable opposition. The research comes from an unlikely pair, conservative economist Andrew Biggs, a senior fellow at the American Enterprise Institute, and left-leaning economist Alicia Monell, director of the Center for Retirement Research. Together, they call for limiting current tax preferences for retirement savings plans and instead redirecting those funds to help shore up Social Security. In 2024, the limit for total employee and employer contributions to a defined contribution plan, such as 401k, is $69,000. Individuals who are 50 and over can put away an extra $7,500. However, the limit for employee contributions is $23,000 or $30,500 for those who are 50 and up. Those contributions are typically eligible for tax deferrals, whereby the money saved now is not taxed until retirement. Only high-income individuals tend to meet those thresholds. According to CNBC News, individual retirement accounts also enable workers to put away up to $7,000 in pre-tax contributions, or $8,000 for those 50 and up. The maximum contribution thresholds are adjusted each year. In 2020, those tax preferences reduced federal income taxes by approximately $185 billion to $189 billion. That is equal to about 0.9% of gross domestic product, which is defined as the final goods and services produced in the United States. Meanwhile, Social Security's combined trust funds are projected to run out in the early to mid-2030s. So by rolling back the tax incentives provided through defined contribution retirement plans, the money saved could be used to help fix a portion of Social Security's funding gap. That would provide immediate funding to the program that provides the nation's retirement, disability, and family benefits, and provide lawmakers more time to consider other changes, such as tax increases or benefit adjustments that would have to be more gradually phased in. So, dear friends, what do you think will happen to Social Security in 10 years? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Sadly, a growing number of Americans are ending up homeless as soaring rents in recent years squeezed their budgets. According to a January report from Harvard's Joint Center for Housing Studies, roughly 653,000 people reported experiencing homelessness in January of 2023, up roughly 12% from the same time a year prior and 48% from 2015. That marks the largest single-year increase in the nation's unhoused population on record. Homelessness, long a problem in states such as California and Washington, has also increased historically in more affordable parts of the United States. Arizona, Ohio, Tennessee, and Texas have seen the largest growth in their unsheltered populations due to rising local housing costs. That alarming jump in people struggling to keep a roof over their head came amid blistering inflation in 2021 and 2022, as surging rental prices across the United States had outpaced worker wage gains. Although a range of factors can cause homelessness, high rents and the expiration of crisis relief last year contributed to the spike in housing insecurity. Although CBS News has noted that the rental market is showing signs of cooling, the median rent in the United States was still $1,964 in December 2023. That is up 23% from before the crisis. So friends, comment below how the housing market is in your area. Well, my great and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you. and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.